everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl eyeshadow palette. Now this is limited edition, but it is still currently for sale on Too Faced's website for $25, so it's half off. And I know a lot of people did get this, so I just thought I would do like kind of like an everyday look with this, and I want to focus more like on the pinky tones. This is a neutral palette. It's very warm, leans warm, neutral, but you do have your splashes of pinky tones. But if you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe and let's just get ready together. I do have the rest of my makeup on, and when I put concealer on, I use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, and I actually forgot that I own that. And it's so good. I really did enjoy that. But I'm going to use some primer. This is my Anastasia eye primer. I always forget to use eye primer, and I really do feel like it helps for the most part keep my eyeshadow on, and like, because I do notice like my shimmers will fade throughout the day. And I'm going to start with putting Flower Power all over my lid. Now this palette is scented, but it's very, very like faint. I remember Too Faced, like the peach palette and the chocolate palettes, they had such a strong scent. And this, I don't know, I guess people complained about the strong scent, so they made it a little lighter, or a lot lighter in this palette. And I kind of actually miss the strong scent. I think that's what was so special about these palettes, is that they were scented. But I have used this palette quite a bit since I got it. I got it for Christmas for my friend Sarah, and I think it's a wonderful palette. And I've heard a lot of people agreeing with me who have gotten this palette. And then for my crease, I'm going to go in with a shade called Doughboy. It's a very, very light crease shade. But I did do a Shein order not that long ago, so I should be getting it soon. I got some makeup and a pair of leggings and 2 sweatshirts. And as soon as I get that order, I'm very excited to share, like do like a try-on haul with the makeup, because a lot of the makeup that I got is like viral, super popular, and I'm very excited to try that. But in the meantime, I figured I would use this palette because I haven't done a video with it yet, and before it's not available. And then I want to go in with Lick the Spoon. This is like almost like a corally shade, and I'm going to put that in my crease as well. These shades are very pigmented, and I feel like they do blend well, but they are a little powdery, so that's just one thing to note. A little soft. And now the deepest shade in the palette is called Batter Up. Really pretty brown shade. I'm going to take the other side of my Anastasia brush and pat that on my outer corner to add some depth. Maybe this look will be more chocolatey brown than I planned. I was planning on the pink shades, but I am kind of pushing it up into my crease over here just to add a little, create a shape. Take the other side and blend that. And I went to Sally Beauty yesterday because I do need to do my roots desperately, and I picked up some products. I just wanted to mention real quick, I got this from Proclaim. It is with olive oil, and this is an olive spray-on glosser, and it's a frizz-free shine spray, and it fuses moisture, dehydrated hair, and adds intense shine, and it's alcohol-free. This stuff smells so good. I did use it today. I have to wait to see how I like this product with dry hair, because sometimes shine sprays are more oil-based and they add oil to your hair, or sometimes they're more like hairspray. But what I gather from this one, it adds a little oil. And I know not everyone would like that, especially if you have fine, thin, like more oily hair. You probably wouldn't like a product like this. It smells so good. It smells amazing. Almost like the Pantene Pro V smell, but different. So good. But it is a slight, it almost feels like a dry oil on my hand. But so far, I really like this. And it's under $10, which is nice. And then this brand I wanted to mention is Silk Elements, which is also sold at Sally's. This one right here is the Coconut Heat Protectant Spray with Silk. And this is so nice if you have a drier hair texture. It says it's for relaxed and natural hair, and it helps reduce frizz and damage when you heat style. I'll use this even when I'm not heat styling, just to like bring life back to my hair and smooth it out. I really enjoy this and recommend it if you have like bleached, processed, very extremely dry hair. And this I used. This is also from Silk Elements. It's the Strength and Silk Cholesterol with coconut oil and silk. And this is for relaxed and dry, or relaxed and natural for dry, weak, brittle hair. And it conditions, rehydrates, and helps improve elasticity in weak, overprocessed hair. And you get a decent size. This was under $10 as well. It's this bright yellow. And I remember doing cholesterol treatments when I was in cosmetology school for like really very dry hair. It is scented, but not really strong. But I really enjoyed this. Like my hair it's still wet, so I have to see how it dries. But it felt really thick and hydrating, so I really enjoyed this as well. I just wanted to mention those products real quick, sneak them into the video. But anyways, let's continue on with the eyeshadow. Now for a shimmer all over the lid. Now I think I'll go into more pinkier tone, which is the shade Sugar Rush. And I almost want to say the shade has like a shift to it. Yes, it has like that peachy pink shift. And I'll try putting it on with the brush first. If I need to, I will add my finger. I kind of just put it all over. I'll even go over like the brown that I did, because I feel like if anything wasn't blended that well, it'll help blend it. But this eyeshadow is pretty thin, so everything, you know, shows up underneath it. While it's not super intense with the brush, I still like the look of it. And I'll just go in with a clean brush, make sure everything blends seamlessly together. And for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to use, let's see, the shade Gooey Goodness right next to the one I just used. Now I do notice these shimmers are more like sheer, but you can build them up. You can use a finger, you can wet them to get more intensity, but I almost like the satin effect it gives. And for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with a liner, angled liner brush, and back in the shade Butter Up, the deepest brown. And I'm going to line my lower lash line, kind of focus it more on the outer part. The shade is really pretty right here, Stay Current. I want to swatch that. This feels really creamy, really pretty, like purple brown shift. That's really gorgeous. And the shade next to it, I'm Toasted, like a copper penny color. Really pretty as well. There's a lot of really beautiful shades in this palette. Very natural, wearable, and I will swatch the shade Food Court, the purple, the most vibrant, colorful shade in the palette. Yeah, I think it's a really nice palette. And I remember when I seen it, I thought it wasn't that exciting. It was like, just looked like everything else. But when I use it, when I'm using it, it gets me excited. I don't know. So now I want to blend out that shade that I lined. Maybe I'll add more pink. Ready, Set, Bake. Right here, the pinky matte shade. Pinky purple matte shade. To add a little more pinkness to this look, because it is more, turning out more like neutral. I wanted more pink to it. So this is how I will incorporate it. It's barely there, but just a hint. And sometimes using like a matte light shade in your lower lash line helps brighten up your eyes. Okay, so the eyeshadow's done. Very simple, quick, everyday, for me at least. I'm going to use my NYX Epic Ink Liner. I've been loving this liner. It is a brush tip. I did talk about this, but I do notice a little fraying. That's not good. But here it is. Yeah. I do want to try the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof. I heard that one's very good as well, because I really enjoy brush tips. When I first was using it, I didn't notice bleeding, but now I have been noticing. If I go too close to my inner corner, I notice it bleeds down here. And I do see slight bleeding up in this area, if you could see it. So, I don't know. At first, I truly, truly love this, but the more I use it, the more I notice things about it. But this is an affordable liner, but I can make it work. Like, I don't hate it, and I still enjoy it, but I do notice a little bit of flaws with this product. And for mascara, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Double Extended Beauty Tubes Mascara. I did use this in my last video as well, and this is a tubing formula, and it comes with like a lash conditioner that you apply first. Now, I still stick by what I said in the last video, how it's not my favorite because I feel like I have to do a lot of building. Like instantly when I first put it on, it doesn't do much, and it takes a lot to get it to where I like it. But once I get it to where I like it, I could get it to look nice, is my point. Well, I just thought I was recording, but I did finish my mascara, and I did get it to look beautiful, but it took a lot of building. On a positive note, the mascara, it doesn't flake, it doesn't budge throughout the day, it doesn't smudge, anything. That's a good positive, but it's not my perfect mascara. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayons, and I did just sharpen this one, and I did put a little on, but I'll put a little more on. But I've been loving these. I love the colors I chose, and I have to clean this off, but it's so nice that it comes with the sharpener, so you could get a better point. And then I'm going to go in with the pinkier shade, which is Lead the Way, and kind of fill in the rest of my lips. I'm just loving these. These are super creamy. They do dry down, and they are long wearing. They wear well over or under masks. When I eat or drink, they stay put for a very long time. But anyways, that is it for today's look using the Cinnamon Swirl palette. Did you guys get this over the Christmas season? How are you enjoying it? Do you love it? Are you just not, I don't know. Have you used it much since you got it? I would love to know. And if you didn't get it and you are still thinking about it, it is $25 on Too Faced's website currently. But yeah, I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a beautiful staple in my collection. I think I could use this all seasons. It's just pretty every day. And I could, you know, bump it up to make it look more intense if I wanted to, or add a little fun to it with the purple. But okay, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll definitely see you guys soon as I get that Shein order in. I love to show you the makeup I got and like some of the clothing items and do a look using that stuff I got. But anyways, that is it, and I will see you guys soon. All right, bye.